here once again with the Real Estate Stew with the What's Cooking crew. I'm Keisha.
And I'm Patrick, guys.
And as always, we've got some great answers to some of your hottest real estate questions.
Well, on that note, let's see what
we don't want to keep y'all waiting. I know we have to do stuff. No, go for it. There's a lot in there, though. Thank you guys for that. We have a lot of questions.
There's actually a question. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this is a good one, Keisha. What is the difference between a foreclosure and a pre-foreclosure? Difference between foreclosure and pre-foreclosure.
That's a great question.
Excellent. So
Yes.
you know what? I think it would probably be great. Let's start with foreclosure because most of you are going to relate to that. You hear that. So Keisha, why don't you start us out? Foreclosure.
Absolutely. Yes, since that's the most familiar. Foreclosure basically means for a homeowner that the home has been reclaimed or claimed by an entity, typically because of some type of non-payment.
Default.
Yes, a default. Yeah. So when you purchase a home, you sign agreements with lots of entities. You agree to pay taxes. You agree to abide by the rules of the HOA.
Correct.
You agree to pay the HOA if there is one.
Agree to pay your lender.
Yes, oh yes, the mortgage. You have to pay that too. So all of those things can, or not doing those things, I should say, can lead to foreclosure, where the entities step in and basically say, you're not following the rules. So if you don't pay, you don't stay. That's how we summarize the document that you sign at the time of closing. So essentially, when a house is on the market or being resold as a foreclosure, that's what's happened before it's gotten to that stage. Now, pre-foreclosure, on the other hand, is kind of the precursor.
That's the precursor. And you know, guys, when you think pre-foreclosure, what I always like to tell people is know that there's many triggering events and there's also many options depending on, again, as Keisha said, what entity you're dealing with. So like there's something called short sale you may have heard about, but there are many things. There's short sale, there's deed in lieu, there's forbearance, there's loan modification.
Yes.
Now, all of these things are deal with your actual lender, the mortgage company. They will give you those options prior to a foreclosure in an effort to help you avoid the foreclosure. Contrary to popular belief, guys, most lenders aren't in the business to sell real estate. They're in the business for lending money and making interest on that money, etc. So they truly aren't, and most of them aren't wanting to foreclose on your property. So they'll give you all these options to work through it. So keep that in mind, and I do recommend when you're thinking of these terms, definitely consult with professionals such as attorneys,
real estate
CPAs,
agent.
real estate agents.
Absolutely. And one thing I need to also add in, because we're here in the state of Texas, some of the things that we mentioned will be specific to Texas.
Very specific to Texas.
For example, if you do find yourself in a situation where there's a foreclosure process starting, Texas is a non-judicial state.
You got it. And also, guys, let me add, there are states, as Keisha said, that it's going to be very specific, judicial, non-judicial. But here in Texas, you actually can do both.
Right.
You can do, judicial or non-judicial. And for many of you, like, well, what do you mean? Well, you can always, again, reach out to a professional, realtors, etc., and they can go into more details with you on that.
Absolutely. Anything else you can add on that topic? That was a good question.
Excellent one. And it's one of those, Keisha, that we could talk on for hours, but I think we've given enough information to help you guys understand that, number one, always seek advice prior to, and know that you can definitely avoid a foreclosure, and pre-foreclosure is the platform to do that. And just because you get behind on your payments, guys, understand you have options.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you have more great questions, please send them to us.
And they do, Keisha. We know you got great questions for us.
And we thank you for that. But you can reach us at questions@whatscookingcrew.com. And as always, please remember to subscribe,
like,
and comment.
Don't forget, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.